What's up, everybody? How we doing today? It's Wednesday, and we're here. We're here doing a what do you call it? Game dev stream, learning game dev. Oh, it's 9, dropped a degree since we started streaming. It was 10 when we started. Yeah, bye, y'all. But yeah, let's find the course I was working on. Of course, see where we left off. Oh yeah, we did input. Now we are on variable scope. So let's just get this ready. Okay, there we go. I'll have to mute the browser, of course, for you guys, because I can't play the sound or anything because it's a paid course. But that's okay, right? Like, you guys don't mind. We should add the weather. So let's go to the desktop view. We have to make this a bigger. Let's go to the corner here, because that's the corner. There we go, that way. I think that's boom. That's what we want right there. Put the chat right next to it so I can see it in case somebody drops by and wants to chit chat. Is that big enough to see? I think that's big enough for everyone to read, right? What's up, Azza? Wow, how you doing, man? Welcome. A little PP smoke. I don't have that emote. What's going on? Didn't show up. Did PP smoke show up? Maybe I can only see it in the browser. Let me see. I want to see that emote. How you doing, man? Do you ever sleep? You're always online. It's amazing. It's 7 TV. Ah, yeah, okay. So, yeah, I can see it in my extensions. The smoke. Yeah, nice. Good. I was just making sure, because, like, it's the one problem with these, Restream. They don't support 7 TV, which sucks. Especially when you got cool emotes. Like, sometimes I don't smoke, but, like, it looks so cool. Even Pepe is like, you know what I mean? It's so good. 24/7 online, baby. Nice. Yeah, so let's take a recap, see what we got going here. So this is what we did last time. So we can move our flying saucer, disc, whatever you want to call it, around. Oh, he's out of the screen. Oh, there he goes. I gotta find a way back. I don't know where I am now. I need to reset. Went too far. I should put up some blocking. But yeah, like, look. Wow. So what we've done, we've created movement now. You got any plans for the holiday season coming up? I didn't realize, but it's already almost halfway through December already. Isn't that crazy? I wonder if I can see. Oh, it's not transparent. It's actually purple in the middle. Yeah, I thought it was like a disc, but it actually is a flying saucer. This is what we did last time. How's the sound? Is the music too loud, or is it a good volume compared to my voice? Because when I was played back the last time I did this, it was I felt like the music could go a little bit louder, so I gave it a little boost. But I'm hoping it doesn't drown out my voice, which I don't think it does, because I think this mic's pretty good. So Yeah. So anyway, this is what we did. So we have the input, so you can use the arrow keys or WASD to move it. And then, yeah, it's a little tricky, but good stuff, right? Boom. All right. So that's what we did. So next we're learning about variable scope. So, so this is what we did. So we gave force 1000. So this is, I believe this is X. Yeah, so this is X. The first one is X. So this is actually a good recap to do my memory too. So we can see, so looking at the code, we have this side. So as you can see, or let me just copy this just for an example. I'm gonna just rename this X and Y for the sake. So this is the X-axis and this is the Y-axis. So force here is on X, Y is 0 on both these, and this one X is 0, force is minus Y, and this is X is 0 and minus 4. So essentially up and down, left and right. So this is left and right. This is right, I believe, and this is left. So as you can see, actually this is not that great. So anyways, that's not what I'm trying to do. So if you go here, so this is our disk, but we'll use this. So if you're moving this way, it's positive. Like if we have the grid on. So I don't know if you can see that. Maybe we should zoom in a bit. You can see you have 0, 64, 128, blah, blah, blah. Maybe that grid could go a little bit. There's gotta be a way to make it. Oh, maybe this is the grid we want. No. Okay. Anyways, this is positive. So going right is positive, going left is negative. So you see negative 64, negative 128. So going back to the code. Oh, sorry, we need the player code. Going back to the code, that's why you have minus force here. So we did like force, like movement is 1,000 points. I don't know what they technically call it. We're just calling it 1,000 points. 1,000 thrust points. Is this just you learning game dev, or is this a game in the making? My English is right now. I'm learning to make a game. This is like me learning to make a game, which if you stick around, hopefully around 3 to 6 months from now, this is going to turn into a game in the making. So right now we're just learning, which will then, the goal is to turn this into a game in the making. And so we're going to document the whole journey. So I'll stream every time I code. Well, for the most part, I'm going to be streaming most of it. Once we get into the game making, I'll probably do some off stream if I get really into it. But the idea is to like document everything and from beginning to end. So from learning to make it to making the game. So it's not going to be like these streams. Like they won't be like the most exciting at times because I'll be quiet while I watch the lecture right now. And then apply it, you can see. But I really recommend, let me show you the course. I think it's on sale now. For like 15 bucks. Courses. I'll send the course. I'll link the course I'm doing. Oh, I want my courses. Sorry, I need the actually incognito window apparently. GameDev.tv. I feel like this guy does such a good job teaching. Okay, yeah, so it's on sale right now. This is the I'll pin this in the chat. This is the course that I'm working on. Can I not pin this in this? I actually have to. So that's the course. Sorry, I gotta open up the twitch.tv. But that's the course. And if you're interested in game development or learning to make games just for fun, like $15, like this, so far this course is really good. You don't need to know anything, like any coding or anything. He teaches everything so far from scratch. So I highly recommend it. Let's go to my channel. I gotta pin this. Oh, I can do stream manager, right? Where's my creator dashboard? That's what we want. Stream manager. There we go. Pin. So running on pin to the or end of stream. Yeah. So that is the course if you're interested. How did I? Oh, there we go. Yeah, I think that's better for reading. Anyways. Yeah, so like I said, this won't be like the most fun, entertaining streams that I'll be learning, but like you can learn along or if pop in and out. I like that you just hang out or yeah, whatnot. The music will be playing. So yeah, I hope you enjoy. Thanks for coming by. So I'm gonna get started. So I'm gonna pause the music on my end, like that, and get started on the lecture. Now you shouldn't be able to hear this, so hopefully that's correct. All right, let's begin. Variable scope. So this is the only variable we have at the moment. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I'll look into it. Yeah, it's $15. If it's something you're interested in, it's I think it's interesting. $15 is, I think it's a reasonable price to learn how to make 2D games. And like this, the good thing about this is the lectures are like 10 minutes at the most. So you can sometimes I do like a couple at lunch and then just get some quick lessons in, like 1 or 2 at lunch sometimes. Yeah, it's super, and like sometimes, but like I always find myself wanting to do more because I get really into it. But yeah, the other thing I wanted to talk about is this. It's called Apply Force, which is a I can't remember what else we did. There was another one, Apply Pressure or something, but Apply Force is for the physics. So this is the physics engine, and you could see by doing this. What was the other one? So now Apply Force, Apply Impulse. So Impulse just has like one shot and then it stops, whereas like Apply Force is like continuous. So Apply Impulse, you probably use this for like bullets or like projectiles. If you have like shooting in your game, you probably use Apply Impulse because it's like one shot and then it will like eventually it will stop. Whereas like Apply Force, like I don't think stops. We can check. So I just pressed up once, and as you can see, it just keeps going. It won't. Maybe it will stop. Oh, I think it will stop actually. Maybe not. Let's see. Maybe it will stop. Never mind. A force is time dependent. Oh yeah, it will. It stops. Never mind. What's the difference? Apply time independent. Oh, maybe that's it. Applying an impulse every frame. Maybe because you can't continuously press the buttons like this one. Like this one, you can press it again and again. Whereas the other one, apply impulse, you can't. So it's more better for like projectiles. That's my understanding. Anyways, back to here. Sorry, I just wanted to mention that. So it helps my brain remember things by like reviewing things to the chat. So that's why I do that. That's my way of reviewing. Okay, so now we're learning about variable scope. We have our one variable, which is force, which we've put at 1,000 points, or whatever you want to call it, 1,000 force points. I don't know the technical term. No, I don't think we can do that. So he made a ready function. Okay, I get it. So, like, you can't print force because this variable is only in this function. Okay? Let's see what this lesson is. So, it can't access this function. But if you were to say... Now, this is just comes from my experience coding. Put it outside. Make it a global... See, we made it a global variable. So it's outside of both of these, which means now, as long as it's above them, I think, because it seems to be a top-down reading language, you both can look into it. So if we were to run this, we should see print 1,000 here. Yeah, see, right here in the console where it says 1,000. We could probably put something like, I wonder if it has to be like, maybe it has to be a comma. Oh, maybe it does. Maybe it can do anything. This is force. Yeah, maybe? Yep. Like that. Before we have to put a space. Now, well, if we run it, it should say this is force 1,000. Yep, see? So you can see that this variable 1,000 is accessible by both functions now. If we put the 1,000 in this, oh, I can't. I have to copy it. But I wonder what the shortcut is for that. If I were to copy it just to this, then this one can't access it, right? So it stays red. So that's, I guess that's scope. Let's see what else he has to say. Sorry, I'll be right back. ちょっと待ってよ。Alright, I'm back. I just had to wash my cup. But you can get it at the touchshop.com. You can get this awesome telephone, payphone from a Japanese subway system. Which is what we did. Now he's talking about pull it to the global scope, which is what we did. We put it here. I wonder if I can zoom in there. I wonder if we did 2000. Oh, it's so fast at 2000. Oh, that's interesting. So you can actually, I wonder what's going to happen. That's a good question. So you can, even though you have a global, even though we have a global force variable, if we do like 10 here, for example, you can do that. I want to see what this one does. Print. What force is this? Let's see what happens before he gets to the answer. Okay, so what force is this is 1,000. And then of course it just keeps printing because it's going crazy. And then this force is 10 prints. Okay. Interesting. Cool. That's interesting. Okay. Close that. And where's the clear button? There it is. Okay. So that one prints the 1,000, and this one prints the 10. So this one will. So the function, this variable takes priority over this one. So if you name it the same, because it's var, it's not const. Like if you were to name, all right, that allows you to I wonder if this was const, if that gives an error. Let's try that. Constant. No, it's just a new variable, but var lets you reassign it. So like force is equal to 10 now. So either way, it's like the same. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. So that makes sense. Yeah. So essentially, this one will take priority no matter what, even if it's named const. It will take priority over the global. If statement scope. So we're going to make a variable in the if statement. Okay, so now what we're going to do is in this if statement, we're going to create a new variable and see the scope of that, meaning does it only apply to this statement, if statement, or does it apply to all of them? What do you think? So, okay, that's good. So that's good. So if you answered no, oh, what's up, Aaron TV? What's up, man? Welcome. How are you? We're learning game dev. So, hello. If I call the variable, or sorry, print hello here. How's the day of grind going? Just learning. So we're just doing some learning. So it's fun though. I'm loving it so far. So as you can see in the scope here, hello, in this scope cannot be accessed outside. So this variable, because it's inside of this if statement, can only be accessed from that statement. That's where we're at in the lesson. We're doing scope. Are you a developer, Aaron? Nice. I'm making my first game fun too. C's over learning too. Nice. Yeah. So this, like I said, this isn't the most exciting stream, but I'm trying to I'm doing a paid course on. You could see the link in the pinned statement at gamedev.tv. So I can't show the course, but I'm trying to go over what I'm learning. So and explain it as we go. So no coding experience required with this course. So that's why I'm going a bit slower to go over things. Thought I've been making my game without any experience for the last 2 years. Ah, nice, man. What kind of game are you making? We're going for a 2D game. So I'll show you what we got going on so far. So far, we just got the movement. So just the input, we got the background, and we got this little flying saucer that can go up and down, left and right. We don't have any collision yet or anything. I don't know the technical terms of stuff either, so forgive me for my ignorance on most things, not even just some. So yeah, so we got that going on. But yeah. Well, if you want an easy engine, you should try RPG in a box. Think of RPG Maker, Game Maker with the power of Godot all rolled into one. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I think Godot is pretty easy so far. I'm not too worried about that, but I'll take a look at that. But since I paid for this course, I kind of want to, finish it on Godot. But that's something to look into. We're making a what we're trying to do is after we do these this course, we're going to start making a top-down 2D scroller game for mobile is the goal. Like a simple 2D mobile scroller. And the goal is to be able to make it good enough to go on a mobile store. It'll be for free. That's the goal. We'll see if we can get halfway there. Sorry. Back to this though. What kind of game are you making? But as to my game, it's an 8-bit Game Boy. Oh, cool. Voxel RPG with a 3D world, 2D characters. And wow, that sounds crazy. And during the game, the art style changes to a 16-bit SNES game. Oh, wow. That's awesome. I really want to see it now. Do you stream yourself making it, or you just kind of like do it off stream and then you're gonna release it one day? That's super cool though. I want to see that, like, especially the evolution from like Game Boy voxel RPG to like 16-bit SNES evolution. That's super cool. Kind of reminds me of, what's that game, Fez? Like, it's like 2D but pixel but 3D, but yours sounds a bit more like graphically enhanced than that game. I stream it, but I can show you a few pics and the GIF of the color system if you allow links. Yeah, try. I think I allow links. I should just try posting some links and we'll take a look here on the stream. Actually, I'm really interested in this actually. Yeah, and then if you can't, let me know. You might have to be a follower to post a link. Okay, you can't. Or subscribe. Maybe I have a subscriber. Okay, let me get the Discord link. If you drop it in the Discord. Then I can show it off on stream. Where's the Discord link? There it is. Okay, here I'll post the Discord link. And then if you join the Discord, oh, you joined. Oh, good. Okay, sorry. I'm too slow. Let me open up the Discord here. Where do you want me to post your pics? You could post them in where is it? There's one for clips and trips. Kotatsu art. You could put it in Kotatsu art. That's don't switch. Yeah. Or general, doesn't matter. I would go for Kotatsu art is probably the best place for it. If you drop it there, then yeah, no worries. I got pulled up, so as soon as you do that, I will pull it up, and then we can take a look here, as you can see on the Discord here. I'm really interested in this. What's up, Paul Burt? We're checking out Aaron TTV's game he's making. It's this crazy game. Here we go. Oh, wow. This is awesome. This is so good. Look at this. Can everyone see that? Oh man, if you need a beta tester, definitely I'm down to test this game. Hokey rip, this is awesome. Look at this. Dude, this is sick. Everyone, go give Aaron TTV a follow. This is amazing. And don't forget to give me a follow too if you haven't already at Kotatsu. But yeah, wow, look at this. And it goes full color. That's awesome.
Dude, trust me.
Thanks, man. Thanks for the follow. Yeah, definitely. I'm going to be following your journey. This game looks amazing. Did you do all the art yourself? Oh, I love that kind of like waterfall system you got, step waterfall system you got going. That's so good. And you pop it in the inventory and then, yeah, that's awesome. This is cool. I'm loving this. Yes, bar the characters, everything else, including all the texture work, is all my work. That. So the characters aren't yours, but everything. Oh man, that is epic. Older version of development, but shows off the color system. That is, yeah, that's awesome. I love this. This is you're a good egg. Let's give you a little good egg there. Overworld map. Oh man, look at this. That's cool, man. Do you guys see this? Look at this. Oh man, Aaron, I gotta give you a follow right now so I don't forget. Because I wanna follow your journey. How can I'm doing it on my phone because I don't have it pulled up already. Reason restream. Isn't there a way you could just click on that guy? There we go. Okay, yeah. I don't really want to. You have 777. That's like the slot machine followers. That's the good stuff right there. It's kind of a shame I'm gonna wreck it. Is that okay? You have 778, but and everyone else, I'll give you a shout out too. This is amazing. That's so cool, man. Yeah, I didn't really want to ruin your thing, but I did. You now have 778, unfortunately, because of me. But let's give you a shout out. I wonder if I can do it from a kid today. I don't shout out AA Ron. It's not AA Ron, it's ARR Ron. Look at that. TTV. I'm trying this from my phone. I don't know if it'll work. Yeah, it did. It worked. Nice. There we go. And also Paul Burt's here. Everybody make sure you go give Paul Burt a follow too. Sorry to hijack your stream. No, man. No, this is, oh man, this is awesome. We're here all the time. I'm not in a hurry, so I'm happy to show off your work. That's cool, and like you're way farther ahead than I am. So I want to see that game succeed. That looks, just from that alone, I'm like amped on it. On the graphical side of it. But about 2 years and 2 months now. Oh yeah. What do you have like a timeline of when you want to finish by? Or you're just kind of like, it's a passion project, so it's done when it's done, type deal. Cause like mine, I have like a loose timeline of like year and a half from now. I want it to be done, but I can't do everything by myself. Like I can't do the art. So I have a friend who's a 3D animator who's gonna do some of, well, he's not gonna do all of it, I don't think, but he's gonna do some of the animations for the characters and enemies. Maybe he'll do more. It depends if he has time. He has his own business. So, and then I can't do music, so I have to find someone who can do music, or I'll have to like pay for some royalty-free music. Or, and then I have another guy who's like interested in writing the story. I gave him like I have an outline of the story, but he's like an author, so amateur author, and he wants to try maybe doing the story. So I said, yeah, I'll give you the outline if you want to make the story, fill in the gaps, add characters, that sort of thing. So and then if Paul Burt decides to take a course. He might help me with programming. But yeah, that's cool, man. So that's kind of like my game plan. So, but right now we're just in the learning phase. We're just learning, self-teaching off GameDev.tv. Not sponsored, but I recommend it. Well, the over things I'm trying to do with the game is a morality system where you can be good, bad. If you're bad and you don't like a town, village, city, etc., you can literally destroy or cripple the place, turn it into a ghost town. Or you can be good and protect the places you like, each side giving its own benefits. Okay. That's cool too. That sounds like it's gonna take a long time though. Have you ever thought about like making like the simple version, like just the story arc, and then kind of like putting it out there on Kickstarter or something? Or one of those like GoFundMe type of platforms, and then like add that stuff after once you have like funding, and then you could put like full-time work into it. Just curious, because that's what I was thinking. Maybe make like 1 or 2 good levels, and then if it's good enough, like put it on like a GoFundMe or Kickstarter and see if I can get like people to fund it, and then I can like put more time into it. Yes and no, but it's fun seeing new stuff I mess with and it works. Yeah, I understand that. That's like the developer like in you, right? Like you just kind of want to, I roll with it. You gotta get like into things, and the only thing I fear of stuff like falling into that can be a trap sometimes where you don't get out of it, right? You're always just kind of like tinkering. You're always tinkering with it, but you never like complete it. So that's why I've given myself kind of like a timeline to like, okay, we're gonna have like the simple version. It's got the idea of the game I have is gonna have like 10 levels. Initially have 10 levels. It's a simple top-down scroller, so the idea is to make it like skill challenged as well. So like it will have like a couple of difficulty levels, and then like a simple story. You know, 2D pixel art type graphics, and yeah, and then kind of put something out there, and then see if people like it, and then if they do, testing it wise, then we'll like put the waters of like getting either Kickstarter or just put it out for free. The color system was a what if I do this thing. I didn't have it planned, but it works so well. It does work well. It does. It was super cool. And like there's so many things you could do with like gameplay and story as well, with like adding color. Reminds me of like the Wizard of Oz, right? Like start off all black and white, and it like represents like the dreary life of like no imagination, and then you kind of get taken away in a dream, and endless possibilities. Color comes up, right? There's not challenges, but yeah, it kind of reminds me of that. So kudos to you, Aaron. That's awesome. I'm stoked to see your journey. Are you in like I live in Japan, so I'm on like the Tokyo time, Japan time. What's your time zone? So I can catch some streams. The main issue I'm facing, because I've made it so the player party can wear armor and it switches out the parts of the body. Oh, I see. I'm UK, but I'm up at stupid o'clock. You are a developer. That's all right though. What my mod? I have one of my mods. He's not here today. Is from the UK as well. So cool, man. That's awesome. I'll try and catch some streams if I can, for sure. But we need to get back to this lecture, but you keep on talking. I'm gonna go put the lecture back on. We're learning about scope. Okay, so he just reiterated that we can access this one pretty much from everywhere, but the ones inside their individual little scopes, as they call it, or like individual areas, can only be accessed from that. So this variable cannot be accessed in this one, just like this one cannot be accessed in this one, but this one can be accessed from both if necessary, like if you didn't have this one here, because this one's named the same, so it takes priority. That's a little caveat. But if we named it force 2, for example, you could put that, you could print force 2, and this is 4, and this one prints force, and then run it, and you'll get 10, and this is force because of that. So that's just demonstrating scope. Cool. All right. Let's see what his challenge is. I think we pretty much did it all. I keep forgetting it's called GD script. Brit as a B, GDB. But each frame of them is 51 frames, has 6 textures per frame. So right now for the head, chest, and legs is 1024 textures. Wow, that's a lot. Since the engine is still being developed. Oh wow, that's crazy. So it's a bit crazy. Yeah, that seems like a lot. You might but if it's low, like, I mean, if it's just like color and stuff, I don't think it's gonna have too big of an impact on performance, especially because it's pixel art. For this color system to work, yeah, that makes sense. But I think, like, I mean, you said you're gonna, it is Vortex 3D, but I think it's gonna be okay. But it is a bit heavy. So, like, if you almost want to cut it in half if possible, but what do I know about performance? So, it should be okay. I think it'll be okay. Okay, so he just said, like, once you make something, you've invented a scope for that one thing. So, like, this ready function is the scope for this, right? So we created that. And this if statement is a scope, or this if statement is a scope. And this if statement is a different scope. And this whole function here is a scope. So if you were to make, say I were to put like the variable here, hello, it is now accessible in all of these. Like, we can do this and we're not going to get an error because it's accessible in all of them. But if we were to just apply it only to this one again, then all of a sudden it's not in that scope. Did I explain that well? I hope so. So anyways, that is scope in a nutshell. Okay. And so, like, if we, and now, like, this is only available in this whole this whole page or player, right? So if you were trying to access force from here, right, and here, force, it doesn't know what force is because force is only declared here in player. But I'm assuming there's a place where you can like do global functions or global variables, and then it can be accessed from everywhere. That's what I'm guessing. Well, right now it's texture 1 is blue, texture 2 is blue, blue and green, and so on. Hopefully in an update I can make all the textures as texture 1 is blue, texture 2 is green, and then if they're both on the layer on top of each other, so if the player takes out green to use it for a puzzle, it just removes green layer of everything, but can do that right now. Yeah, I wonder if you just save the colors per variable, and then you could like group them together, like layer them like you're saying. You could probably do that by like in a function. I wager. I would ask ChatGPT how you could do that. You might be able to just create a custom function and layer it cut your like by yourself without having to update the engine. I wonder if you can do that. You might be able to. Okay. All right. So that was scope. So we learned about scope. And now we are on function return values. So what does a function actually output is essentially that. And no one's made any comments on this lecture, so I think it's pretty straightforward. So let's get into it. So a function has the ability to return a value, which is essentially what I said. So like this function, for example, returns a button press. Move right, move left, move up, move down. That's what it returns. The fancy way of saying lets you do. So in our case, move right, we can move right. That's left. We can move right, and we can move left. We can move up, and we can move down. And that's what this function is returning. Move right, move left, move up, move down. But let's see what he has to say. So we're bringing back the function, the good old function. Funk it down. Test function here. Let's see what we're doing. We'll just put a pass in it for now. To see, so we don't have any errors. I hate seeing errors. So we need to return 4. Okay, so number. We're going to return number. So number plus 10. Oh, so he's going to call it. Well, nothing. You're not going to see it because you have to print tests. Can you do that? Yeah. $20. See? We returned 20. Which we did. Okay, let's see. Now, if we print return value, we should, in theory, get 20 twice. So we should get 20 here and here, because we just essentially said return value is equal to 20. And that's what we got, 20 and 20. It's just repeating the same thing there. It is boring example. Oh. Okay. All right, let's see if we can do this. So we're gonna change this to add because I don't feel like making a new one. We'll just do pass for now because we'll call it in here. So we'll have number 1, number 2. So these will be our, well, we can just call it num1 and num2 to shorten it. Num1 and num2, which is going to be, so equals, whoa, dude, how goes the learn? Yeah, man, it's going. I'm doing it right now. So I'm just writing a function here. So it's going to equal num1 plus num2. And then we're going to return equals. All right. So here in our ready function, we are going to, let's see, print add and give it the numbers 10 and 30. I think, oh yeah, that's right. Sorry. We need to do this. And so that should give us 40 because it's returning this and this. So let's see if it works. It did. It gave us 40. See? Boom, right there. Can you guys see it? Warren's comments there, but right there, 40. It's kind of hard to see. Can't zoom in there. It's so weird. But down in the console here, it says 40 right here. Yeah, dude, it's going good, man. How are things with you, dude? So, yeah, look what we've done so far, man. Look, we've done this. I'm exhausted. When do the holidays start for you? Taking any holidays? See, this is what we've done so far. I'm moving this with the WASD or the arrow buttons. Woohoo! This is what we've learned so far. The course is pinned for all those who are curious. It's pinned in the comments on Twitch. But yeah. But yeah, so this is the function we wrote. We made an add function. We gave it two parameters, number 1 and number 2. And then we gave it we made a variable called equals that is number 1 plus number 2, and then it returns the answer. As for holidays, yeah, I will be taking some. Not sure when yet, but I need it. Yeah, man. You need to take a break, dude. All right. So let's see what he does with his. How's the sound? Is the sound? How about you? No holidays for me until the 29th. I don't have very long holidays this year. From the 29th to the 3rd, I have off. I have to go back to work on the 4th, and I'll be working Christmas Day, Christmas Eve, and Boxing Day because they don't celebrate those holidays in Japan. So, yeah. So I'll be working all through the holidays. Is the stream sound alright with the music? I hope so. Dang, but at least you get other holidays through the year, right? Yeah, I mean, Japan has a lot of like public holidays, so there's like I would say at least one day off a month, and every month except June, maybe. I think June's the only month that doesn't have a holiday in it, and then May has like a week off, give or take, like usually 3 or 4 days in a row, and September also has like 3 or 4 days in a row usually. Golden Week, yes, right. Golden Week is in May, and Silver Week is in September. So we usually have those ones. So the big holidays in Japan are New Year's, which is called Oshogatsu, and Golden Week, and Silver Week. And then my company actually takes Obon holiday, which is in August, which is like 2 or 3 days, but it's not a national holiday, but our company takes it off anyways. So we're allowed to have those Obon holidays, which is kind of like respect for the dead. It's for you to go home and remember your ancestors that week, essentially. So yeah. Not bad, right? All right, let's see what he did for his ad. So, he did exactly what I did. He did num1 and num2. He called his result. I call mine equals. That's exactly what we did. So we did this. Okay. This is what we did. This is what he did. So that's what he did. And then he just printed add anyways, like that. So that should still work too. 40. See? This kind of like, this is better coding because it's shorter, but this is like a better way so that you understand what's going on. But both are correct. But this is better. So we'll do that one. And then you can change these to whatever you want to get the numbers you want. But yeah. So he's adding 10 and 5 to get 15. And we did 10 and 30. And like that. Yeah, this is gamedev.tv lesson I'm working through right now. From the course you suggested. It's pinned in the comments. I pinned it so that people can it's on sale now for $15, this course. This one specific course. Like I got the bundle that you sent me, but this is the one specific course in that bundle. It's $15 right now. And I think it's great. I think anyone who wants to learn how to make a video game and code at the same time, this is great. You don't have no previous knowledge necessary. It's doing a great job. A shout out to Sitchin for recommending this. It's really a great course. Fun fact too, the teacher for this course lived in Japan for a bit. He's from Turkey, but he lives in Japan. Just like me. They have a free asset bundle for the holidays you should grab too. I already did. Don't worry. I get all the emails now because I'm doing the course. So they just send me the emails. But yeah. So right now we're doing, the last couple lessons have been heavy on the coding. So you can do this too. So instead of like, so he put the results. So we did equals, and we can call ours add function results. Is a better description of what this is, which is add and then whatever we want to add together. So like 25 and 889, for example. And then we just print add function results, and then we'll get 25 plus 889, which is 914 right there. Boom. And the reason he did this is because you probably are going to use it, like add function results, because you'll probably use this for something. So you want to be kind of descriptive with your variables so you know what's going on. So this one is the add function results. And so this is the add function. These are the numbers. So it will calculate and do the results. Does that make sense? Ah, you're friendly with Lucy then. She's my girl. Do you know her? Do you know her personally? Have you taken a GameDev.tv course before, or do you just know her? Do you know her? Do you know Lucy? She sends me all the emails. She sends sweet nothing about GameDev.tv into my inbox all the time. I don't know her personally. Oh, I thought you might. I guess not. But you know her emails. Oh, Lucy. Lucy Goosey. But yes, I've done a few courses. Oh, cool. Yeah, man. I mean, this one's good. I don't know what the other one, because they all have different teachers, but this one's good. Unity one. Yeah. That makes sense. That makes sense. I was tooting your praises earlier about how you're going to do the artwork and animations for this game that we're going to make. Just reminding you. All right. Back to the lecture. So So you missed it, Warren. So like what I do is this is like a chill stream, so it's not as entertaining as usual because sometimes I have to watch the lecture, but I try to stop it and explain what's going on from my understanding, because this helps me learn it too and remember it. So it's kind of good to kind of quote unquote teach it back to remember. Yeah, we'll need to schedule sometime to have a private chat about that art. Yeah, man. Probably in the new year, I'm guessing. Because I doubt you have time. Unless you have time during your holidays. Just let me know. Send me your schedule when you have time, and then we can arrange a call. Because either my early morning, probably my early morning, or your now. Sure, we'll work something out. Yeah. And then we can do a call. Let's do it. Actually, I met a guy today I'm in the midst of a mortgage renewal too. Oh yeah, that's always fun, especially in this economy. Good luck with that one, man. That sounds not fun. But get a good deal, man. Get the deal. Okay, cool. So like here, for like these built-in functions, because this is a built-in function, is action pressed input. Tells you what it is. Input. That seems too much. So this would be better. It tells you before what kind of what it is. So it's a Boolean. So it's either true or false. So it returns true if you're pressing the action event. So if I'm not pressing, in this case, the D or right arrow button, then it's false. But the moment I press the button down, it turns true, and these are all false. But these can also be true at the same time because of the way we set it up. So this is what's called a built-in method, meaning I didn't write this function. So does that make sense? All methods are functions, but not all functions are methods. Maybe. We'll call it a function just to be. This function is built in, meaning someone else wrote it and you have access to it to make your life easier. So you don't have to write this. Otherwise, back in the day, you'd have to write every function. So every time you pressed, you'd have to write the Boolean to be true for your game, right? But the engine has it, so you don't have to. It's a beautiful thing. Bool, they call it bool in GD script. GDB, Brita's a B, a GDB, GD script. Actually, to be fair, Warrens, I think, sorry, I keep like pausing my lecture, but I think Unity and Godot, you wouldn't have much of a problem to pick up Godot engine. And you can write C# in Godot if you want to. So I don't think you'd have an issue picking up Godot if you want. In case you're interested. Oh, I never thought about that. Let's do that. He's gonna print this whole input. And then see what it says. I know it's gonna happen. Okay. So it's gonna print false, 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 but as soon as we start hitting the button, it's gonna become true. Now it's false because we are Not hitting the button. As soon as we hit it, it becomes true. See? True. True. False. Nice. See how it changed there? Beauty. Oh, and because my frame rate is set to 60 frames per second on this, it prints 60 times a second. That's why you see. So for every frame, it prints one thing. That's crazy, right? Oh, man. That's exactly what I did. That's cool. So we can see that. Okay, so this return value is void. Let's find out what that means. So void means exactly what you think. It doesn't return anything, basically. Yes. Non-existent. Okay, so what? Wait. But wouldn't it return something like if we were to print this? Can we print this? I don't even know if we can. Let's try it. So. Can we not print this? I guess. Oh, because it's inside. Sorry. We need to. That's right. It's inside. We learned about scope already. Right? Is it because you have to do it after? Because it's. Can we do that? You can't print this. Because it's void? I don't know. But you can print force. Like we could print force here. Even if we, well, yeah, it should be 1,000. See, when I press the button, it becomes 1,000. So it stops becoming void. So you could see force is 1,000 because every time I press it now, it becomes force. Ah, that's cool. So that's how you could see, you print this to see what the output is. Very handy. Dude, it's -12 C here right now, and tomorrow it's supposed to be +6. Man, that's such a huge swing. It's, what's the... check this out. You can see what temperature is here. It's 9 here. You can see it's 9 degrees Celsius here. And in the background, we got Shibuya Crossing. Let's wait and see the... Oh, look, there's construction. So I wonder how the crossing's going to happen now. Let's see. Let's watch the crossing. It's still red. Should be happening soon. The taxi. Is that a live webcam? It is. That is, anyone can access on YouTube. If you just type in Shibuya Crossing Live, there's a couple cameras. So this is right now. So we can watch it. And there's another one from higher up that you can see. But I like this view. See? Now everyone's crossing. busiest crossing intersection in Japan, I think. It's not that crazy right now, though, because it's 11 at night on a weekday. But still, that's quite a bit of people. Quite busy for being so late. I know. Wow, people are going home. You gotta remember, people work at the office until like midnight here, because like usually around midnight is like the last trains run around midnight. So between 11 and like 12:30, it gets kind of busy because people are going home from work. And then weekends, like this is busy, like until 2 in the morning. So yeah, actually it wasn't so busy. You can see. During the day though, it's like super crazy. But yeah, anyways, you can see it's 9 degrees here today. What's tomorrow? I think it said what tomorrow was going to be. Oh no, 15 today. It was 15 high today. I'm not sure what tomorrow will be. But yeah. Okay, so 20 seconds left. This is going to be the last. Cool. All right. So I think that's all we'll do today. Because to remember, we did 2 lessons today because we got a little distracted by Aaron and his awesome game. It looks cool. Hopefully he can finish it. But yeah, so let's just recap. So we learned about scope, about how accessing this variable can go in between. We learned that what these do, and writing our own kind of methods or functions. Sorry, writing our own. Like we'll say it's function. I'm not gonna use the term method, but kind of interchangeable. Function. Why are you up so early, Lawrence? I feel like you're up really early today. Was it 10? Is it 9 a.m. there now? Maybe it's 9 a.m. there. Is it 9 a.m. for you? I guess it's not that early. Is it 9? I get up early every day. It's 8 a.m. 8 a.m. Wait a minute. That makes sense because it's 9 in our hometown. But yeah, because that's right, daylight savings. Shit, man. But yeah. Anyway, so that's what we learned today. This is the next one will be the next lessons. Hopefully we'll be back again this. I'm gonna probably try and stream. Maybe I'm gonna try and stream tomorrow too, because the next lesson is gonna be following the player with the camera. And then the one after that is we're gonna make the maze for the game, so that our dude can scooch around a maze. So we'll have like a starting point, and then you gotta like go around it and not hit anything. We'll probably make the maze so you can still hit things. Yeah. So that's gonna be the next couple lessons. We lose an hour on you, so it's now 15 hours there. That's so crazy. 15 hours. That's more than half a day. I don't want to make these streams too long too, because like, you know, sometimes they just drag on, and if people want to watch them later and stuff, or I need to watch them later, I don't want to be like dragging through it myself personally. But yeah, dude, thanks for coming out. Check out like look at this new knitted sweater I made at the GODOT shop. You can get that at the kotatsushop.com for all your kotatsu needs. The link's been poured out once an hour. So the next one will be in 30 minutes, which we won't be here. Are you the carrot on the stick? Kind of. That's like my metaphor. It's like I'm chasing the carrot, right? Especially making this game and stuff. We're always chasing the carrot, but never get it. The unobtainable prize, right? You get it. You get it. It's a metaphor, Lemon. It's a metaphor. If you know that reference. But yeah, it keeps you humble, right? Like, it's not bad to chase after the prize, but you know, don't be fooled. Don't be a fool chasing after a prize that you can't obtain. The kind of reminder. So like, don't let ambition rule reason, essentially. It's a reminder for me. That's why I kind of made it. Because sometimes it's easy to let ambition overcome reason, and then it just becomes unattainable because you're focused on your ambition, but you forget the practical side of the things that, you know, matter in life. So it's about balance. That's my philosophical lesson for the day that I'm trying to teach myself. But you get it, Warrens. Thanks, man. You always understood me, man. That's why we're good friends. Don't tell anyone I said that. Good stream. Aaron came and well, actually it's Aaron, but another good reference. Yeah, I don't know if there's anything else. We are streaming live on X, YouTube. I was gonna say Twitter, but that's X. Twitch and Kick right now. We have a new YouTube channel we're doing.
Dude, trust me.
Oh my goodness. That's right. Dude, trust me. Just say Twitter. X is lame. It is so lame. It's really difficult for me to keep remembering that. Let me pull up the YouTube channel. I want to put the link so if people want to catch the VODs for these, they can. And I just did it because like I kind of rebranded to Kotatsu. So right now it has 1 subscriber, which is myself. So if you want to see the VODs, this is the link for that. Feel free to subscribe if you're interested in seeing the record. Yeah, I don't know if there's anything else, but appreciate the love, Warrens. Thanks for coming by, listening to my ramblings and watching me learn. Well, hopefully I want to do another stream. I kind of want to keep going, but it's like 11:30 at night, and at the pace I go is a bit slower because I try to explain things. So I don't think I have time, and I still have to work tomorrow. So good work, bro. Don't tell anyone, but I'm proud of you. Don't worry, I won't tell anybody. I won't tell anybody you're proud of me. Yeah. What else? Is there anything else? That sounds like a good tune. I don't think there's anything else really. I look forward to all you beautiful people on the next stream. Hopefully it's if we don't come back streaming if we do another learning game dev stream, it will be an imp stream, but either tomorrow or Friday. And then Saturday we'll be back playing. Hopefully we can finish Devil May Cry on Saturday. We're almost there. We're on chapter 17. I think there's like 20. Someone said there's only like 20 chapters, 21 chapters. So I think we have a good chance of finishing it on Saturday, if not Sunday for sure. How are you enjoying Devil May Cry? It's okay. It's not my favorite game. I don't think I have the nostalgia of playing it like people do. So that everyone else did that told me to play it. Because like the camera is so janky. It drives me crazy. It's okay. It's fun. But yeah, I don't have an opinion yet. I feel like 2 and 3 will probably be better than number 1. I heard 4's pretty good, and I haven't heard anything about 5 either. I heard like 2, and I heard it gets better as it goes. So I look forward to playing the future game. I'm glad you know what I do like about it? It's like a 3D modern contemporary version of Castlevania, which I like. Like you're in this like castle and you're kind of like finding your way around, and then you got to go back places, get keys. So it's albeit a simplified version of Castlevania, because I feel like Castlevania would be way harder. Like way more bosses. The one thing I don't like about the game is you fight the same bosses like 3 or 4 times. You just fight them over and over again, and I feel like, okay, they ran out of money, so they just reused the same boss 3 times. So there's like, in total, there's been literally 3 bosses. There was the scorpion boss, scorpion spider boss, the bird boss, the Black Knight boss, who I'm on the final version right now, which someone leaked is your brother. And like a sub boss, like that's like a big blob of goo that you fight. Yeah, lots of repeats. So that I'm a little bit disappointed in the fact that you fight. Literally, I fought the bird and the scorpion spider boss like 3 or 4 times each. So I feel like Onimusha would be your speed, be more your speed. Oh yeah, I'll have to maybe try that. But like, I do like that it reminds me of Castlevania. Yeah, or has like an ambiance of Castlevania. I really like that about Devil May Cry, and I think that's why I would play the game again. Like I could replay Devil May Cry because it's Castlevania like. Metroid, not a Metroidvania, but like, because there's like no, I guess there is shooting, but I feel like Castlevania, essentially the same framework as Devil May Cry. Okay. But my big criticism is fighting the same boss 3 times for more than one boss, and the fact that there's only like 3 bosses to get so far in the game. I don't care for that. I feel it's lazy. And they could have like progressed the story and gone deeper with the story with more bosses. But that's just my take. That's my hot take on Devil May Cry. So far, but hopefully we'll finish it on Saturday, which I think is doable. I think finishing on Saturday is doable. Although I hear the boss fights at the end are difficult, so we'll see. Or if you want Castlevania, check out Lords of Shadow. Okay, I'll check that out. Castlevania, check out Lords of Shadow. Yeah, I'll check that one out too. Yeah, stupid autocorrect. I will be playing the original Castlevania at some point. It's on the list. We will be playing the original. I think it's on the list. Let's look at the list right now. Yeah, the original Castlevania is on the list, so we will be playing that. I heard it's so difficult. I don't know if we'll finish it, but I heard it's on the list. The original Castlevania, so we'll do that. But we do need to think of a game to play after Devil May Cry. Lords of Shadow is the 3rd-person Devil May Cry like Castlevania game. It also has Patrick Stewart in the voice cast. Oh, nice. Definitely check that out, then. I'm looking at the game list right now. I'm trying to think, because it'll be like holiday season. So I'm trying to think of what game will be a good one for the holiday season. And it's a toss-up right now between a few. I have a few ideas in mind. But for those, there's a game section. Oh, that reminds me, Warrens. if you could let me know, do you get notifications in the Discord for Kotatsu-game? Because I have like a bot that updates the free games from everywhere, and I'm wondering if people get these can see them and get the notifications, because we had that issue before, and I like have a bot in there that posts all the free games that are available every week. If it wasn't leaving Game Pass in a few days, I suggest a community play day of Rubber Bandits. I don't get a notification, but I see the new post. Okay, as long as you see it, because like people probably turn the notifications off then, because you'd have to turn them on. But as long as you can see them, because remember we had that issue with the streams, was it? Like I posted the stream, but no one could see them. It was so strange. As long as you can see them, that's cool. Yeah, I don't think we'll be doing a community game. It'll be fun, but I don't think we have enough people. So I'm thinking we're gonna do I have some ideas, but if you look at the list, if you have any ideas from the list that you want to see, let me know. That would be awesome and helpful. Anyways, everybody, thanks for coming out today. Warrens, thanks for hanging out at the end here. Hope to see you again. I had fun tonight. I love learning game development. It's so fun. And hopefully we'll be back. Rubber Bandits is a 4-player heist and brawl game, also with an Xmas mode. Recently added. Oh, nice. Never heard of it. But yeah. Much love to everybody. Hopefully I'll catch you on the next Game Dev stream. Every Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday, guaranteed stream. Wednesdays is always Game Dev. Saturday, Sundays is games. If it's a weekday stream that's not on that list, then it's going to be a Game Dev stream. Any improvised stream will most likely be a game developer stream too. So you just have to tune in or follow the YouTube channel if you miss it and you want to keep up with game learning with me. All right, everybody. Arigatou gozaimasu. Oyasumi nasai. Bye bye.